What's up, everybody? This is just going to be my short mini review, synopsis, analysis, whatever you want to call it, of Avengers 2, the official sequel. I just got back from seeing it. I want to talk about it while it's fresh in my head. So here goes. A little bit of a plot line, so there is a little bit of spoilage. Basically, the film starts off with the Avengers fighting Hydra, and Hydra is working on this secretive, I guess, artificial intelligence type thing, involving the Tesseract. And Tony Stark has been long trying to get like a peace initiative thing started with artificial intelligence where it just stops the Avengers, not in a negative way. They can just go back to living their lives and the world's a peaceful place, with artificial intelligence fighting their battles. And basically Hydra lets him take it. And turns out to be Ultron, and not the Ultron Tony envisioned. He's very maniacal. He's hell-bent on the evolution of man, meaning he wants to extinct man. He wants to cause our extinction because he feels when we finally adapt and come back into the world, we will be stronger and more adapt to the new world, to the almighty powerful Ultron. And it's just the battle with that. That's just my real quick synopsis. I will say that this was a little bit more serious than the first Avengers film, and I actually kind of dug that aspect. I enjoyed the kind of relationship woes that Natasha and Bruce had, and I just enjoyed the serious tone, how Bruce and Tony went behind the others' back to create this artificial intelligence, thinking they were going to make the world a better place, and this thing is just pure evil. So their intentions were good, but it's not just the way it turned out, it's how they went about doing it behind all their backs. And it really did make each Avenger question each other for like the first time, where you kind of see them truly be snarky and condescending to each other, as opposed to just little quips here and there. I dug that aspect. I dug the serious tone. How serious you can make a film about killer robots is irrelevant, but I dug the serious tone. More of the serious tone in this than in the first Avengers film. I thought that, I'm not going to spoil the whole plot line for you, but I thought it was very kind of rewarding to see how it ended. I really didn't know Bruce had that many struggles with being an Avenger. He doesn't want to be an Avenger, and you can't knock him for it. He just wants to run off and be himself. So that kind of threw me for a loop, but I was more so pleasantly surprised. And like I said, I just thought it was very well done. There were funny moments, definitely, but at the same time, I just dug how more serious it got, and it didn't seem like there was any filler. Like, I love the first film, but there's scenes with like a general public where you just feel like it's kind of filler, where in this film you just have essentially the main characters and the supporting cast, and that's it. Nobody is really like new introduced, or there's not a scene where you're like, that could have been edited down, or that feels like it's filler because they're they're trying to transition and they can't into this scene. Um, I thought the newcomers, already forgot their names. I thought the newcomers were great. The Scarlet Witch, of course, Quicksilver. I thought the guy that plays Kick-Ass was a better Quicksilver than the guy that's in American Horror Story in the X-Men realm. But in this realm, he's not the son of Magneto, which I already knew. He's Russian, and he fights for the bad side at the beginning. And his ending was bittersweet. He redeemed himself, but it was bittersweet. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. Overall, I would say I liked it better than the first. I can definitely seeing it set up the Infinity War Part 1 and 2. That's going to be epic. And I absolutely am in love with the Vision now. That character is so cool. I know that's Paul Bettany, but that's just so cool. And little spoiler alert, it was sort of in the trailer, one of them, where they're all trying to, at a party, they're all trying to pick up Thor's hammer because they think it's like a party trick that he's doing, and they can't. And then when the Vision is created, there's a scene where the Vision just hands Thor his hammer, and everybody's like, "What? He just picked it up like it was nothing." And Thor even looked at him like, "What?" Because who's worthy of the hammer is worthy to rule Asgard. But I just thought that was funny, and Paul Bettany did an amazing job. I love that. I can't wait to see more from that, and it was cool to see them expand with new what they call what did Captain America call them? I don't know. New superheroes, let's say. So it's cool to see the Avengers expand. You're not gonna get just the normal cast of characters in the new Avengers. I don't think down the road it's gonna be a lot more in it, a lot more. I guess cultural and a lot more diversity there. But just like I said, overall a good film. I highly enjoyed it. If you've seen it, tell me what you think. Tell me what format you saw it in. I saw it in IMAX 3D. It was beautiful. Can't wait to own it on Blu-ray. Watch all the special features. I was just an amazing movie. There's a few movies out there that I have to go see as soon as possible, and these Marvel films definitely are it. I didn't grow up in the comic books. Really wasn't a big comic book fan, and then I saw the first Iron Man, and I thought I'd give it a shot, and I enjoyed it, and then I enjoyed the rest, and I really got into it. And I don't read the comics, but I find myself on Wikipedia a lot reading like character biographies for like the people they're coming out with movies for, and knowing it, so I knew a little bit more about Ultron than I would if I was going in blindly and everything. I will admit there was a reference to Wakanda, Africa, and I know that's where the Black Panther comes from. I know there's a Black Panther movie coming out soon. I wasn't the only one that kind of whispered Black Panther when they mentioned Wakanda, so that was kind of cool. And that's where the medal comes for Captain America's shield is from that. That's from that African coast there. But just like I said, overall good film. I enjoyed the more seriousness of it, the kind of the backstory for each one, their biggest fears for each one with the Scarlet Witch. Ultron was an awesome villain. That was really cool villain. I don't think he's truly destroyed, obviously. He doesn't have to have a form. But I can't wait to see if he eventually comes back, what they do with that, and going from there. Of course, it's all setting up for the Infinity War with Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet and the stones and everything. So I'm looking forward to that. Very, very, very well done film. Joss Whedon nailed it again. Scarlett Johansson is beautiful. That's besides the point. But go see this movie if you have. If you have, tell me what you guys think of it. And thanks, guys. Bye.